back with another live reaction. You know what I'm saying?
Trapmore Gang.
And today we have an interesting case. You know what I'm saying? It's the first time I'm reacting to it on this channel. Y'all probably done heard about it in the blogs or whatever, because I think it took place like a couple months ago with the singer D4VID. Killed the little girl Celeste in California. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework on that. RIP to that little girl. And yeah, bro, we about to get a little reaction going and a little profiling going on this nigga D4VID, because this is very concerning. Because if you did your homework on this case, you know what I'm saying, or if you have previous knowledge of this, you would know that I think she's like 15 or something like that. And they found her body cut up in LA in the back of a Tesla that belongs to D4VID. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, bro. We about to dive into this with my boy Trap. My boy Trap City Ross. And I want y'all to profile this with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe. And yeah, I'm about to start doing giveaways to people who stay here the longest. I'm about to start looking at them analytics. You know what I'm saying? People who watch this video, tap in with your boy Chef. I'm gonna start drop y'all cash apps, you know what I'm saying? Spam y'all cash apps on any of these lives, you know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna tap in with y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all tap in with me, I'm gonna tap in with y'all. You know what I'm saying? We on the road to 1,000 subscribers. On the road to getting Chef his second stream of income. My bad. Stupid. You know what I'm saying? But without further ado, let's get into the video.
There is a clip going around on Reddit right now that is kind of disturbing, and it involves me and D4VID. There's a clip from a video that I did quite a while ago, quite a few weeks ago, where I basically talked about a TikTok live where somebody basically has an argument and pops online defending D4VID, and I'm not going to lie, their voice sounds suspiciously like D4VID. A lot of people are convinced online that this mysterious person who sounds just like D4VID, who is arguing on D4VID's behalf, might actually have been, according to some people, D4VID himself, anonymously trying to defend himself online. But what some people have noticed that completely went over my head at the time is that this D4VID sound-alike might have accidentally slipped up and revealed exactly when the murder of Celeste Rivas Hernandez, the 14-year-old girl that was found deceased in the trunk of D4VID's Tesla.
So she was 14. I'm not gonna lie, this is very disturbing, and I don't know how, I don't see how situations be having to get to this point. You know what I'm saying? But this gotta stop, bro. The sickness in this world, bro, is like at an all-time high. And like how I was saying, it ain't nothing that we can do about it to really disregard. I mean, I'm not gonna say disregard. It ain't anything that we can do to like 100% get rid of it. But damn it, we can outweigh it. You know what I'm saying? We can outweigh it.
Parked a few streets away from his home. He might have accidentally revealed exactly when this murder took place. I'm pretty surprised about what I'm hearing. I kind of like, I don't know if I'm really like...
Imagine being able to build an app with your name on it, just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44.
I don't know if I'm even ready for what I'm about to show you guys, okay? But what's happening is this clip has been going around, and I saw this on the D4VID2 subreddit. This is just under an hour ago, and I was like, hang on a minute, what is this clip? And then I watched it and I was like, damn, wait a minute. That's a bit crazy. Now, before I show you this, I want to remind you something. So yesterday I did this video, D4VID caught with more incriminating evidence. And the crux of this video was actually the fact that it was the exact 1-year anniversary of the last time that Celeste Rivas Hernandez was actually proven to be alive. This photograph that, as you can kind of see on the left side of the thumbnail here, it's a photograph of Celeste wearing a hoodie with holes in it. The private investigator, Steve Fisher, who is actually working with the owner of the property that D4VID was living in when the body of Celeste Rivas Hernandez was discovered in the Tesla parked outside, SF investigates that private investigator. He just revealed this picture, and this picture is the last known existing piece of proof of Celeste actually being alive. Now, in this video, if you want to go and learn more about that, you can go and watch this video. In this video, it's basically shown that David slipped up, and a few days or a day after this image was taken, he actually slipped up and posted a picture of himself. If you can see his little zesty pose that he's doing on the right-hand side of this image, he slipped up and had the hoodie that Celeste was wearing in the background of the picture. Now, that was very incriminating, and it was exactly a year yesterday that picture on...
Hey, man, I feel like this is another case of, like, the best way to, like, hide some shit is in plain sight. Like, this is for all the people who be, like, trying to come for the woke kind in society. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nigga, evil people and evil beings hide shit in plain sight, bro. The shit that you don't even... It's like how you be routinely, all right, I'm about to go to work today. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't gonna think nothing of it. Like, shit that you ain't gonna think nothing of. You know what I mean? The
left side was taken.
You know what I mean?
I made that video, and I thought, damn, that's pretty crazy that like, that's another piece of just incriminating slip-up evidence that's been left out there. But now, with this, okay, you're going to hear in this clip this David sound-alike talking about the victim Celeste has been unalived for like a year. Now, this was at the end of October 2024. So this would have been...
Hey, man, hey, and don't be afraid. Please don't be afraid to go ADHD in that chat. Please. Spam, whatever. Yo, ADHD thoughts. You know what I'm saying? We supporting all the mental health, all of that. You know what I'm saying? Spam everything in the chat. Like, subscribe. Fuck it. Like the little GIF things that you could do in the chats, bro. Nigga, liven it up. You know what I'm saying? We here. You know what I mean? We here. Well, I'm here. Let me know that y'all here. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework.
It would have been slightly less than a year from this recorded, I don't know, debate on TikTok. It would have been within, like, say, 2 months of that last picture of Celeste that was taken. But now, as we are now at the anniversary of the last time that she was actually seen, it sounds a little bit ominous. And he doesn't say exactly a year. He says for like a year. It's very close. And again, there's been all these rumors that maybe she died in August of 2025, May. There's a few different dates and different timelines that haven't quite been proven yet. But, you know, the rumor coming out of the police department was that she had actually died in the spring of 2025. That's quite a large window of a few months where that could have happened. But now that this clip's been going around, if you believe that this is David on the other end of the phone, it is a little bit telling, and it might be a little slip up where it's like, what do you mean almost a year? Like, you know a little too much about when this man died. But as far as we were concerned, it was less than half a year. From October of 2024 to the spring, that would have probably been... by the way, this should say 2025, so it should be October of 2025 because this happened in 2025. But it would have been half a year. It wouldn't have been like a year. It would have been half a year. It would have been less than half a year. If she died in August, it would have only been 4 months. That would have been a quarter. So,
and I think this nigga is like 21 now. I want to say this nigga's 21 and she died when she was 14. Do your homework on that. She passed away when she was 14. They already was in a relationship for, I think, like 2 or 3 years. So that means he was what? If he 21, 18, 11, 18, 12, 17, 12, 17, 11.
let's hear what's going on.
That when she first went missing, so
she's been unalive for like a year.
Fake news, boo.
Whoa, man, amazing car. When did you become a millionaire?
What is this for?
We're trying to get advice for the younger generation.
I made my first million last year, actually.
What line of work are you in?
Y'all got
sales?
Okay, what's the best advice you can give someone that's in sales?
You're only as good as your sales reps. And your CR.
Man. Hashtag team no premium.
A lot of people think that's David's voice. Now, I can't confirm or deny whether that's David's voice. Maybe we should put it up.
Me discovering things by myself. Like, I don't get sent too much music. You're just on the...
Yeah, she's been unalive for like a... She's been unalive for like a year.
Fake.
It's so crazy. Yeah, I'm just, bro, my screen time is crazy. My screen time's so crazy. I'll just be on SoundCloud just looking for like old demos and stuff, like Jeff Buckley demos, unreleased stuff, radio.
Unreleased stuff, unalived. Sounds similar to me.
Missing. So
She's been unalive for like a year.
fake.
Has unreleased projects, things that didn't make albums. I'm just looking for the oddballs and the outliers of popular artist music, because I feel like when I'm making my own music and there's stuff that doesn't make the album, is low-key your best work. So
Let's hear him say the word alive.
especially with a Tommy and my alter ego, keeping these concepts.
See, niggas like that, get rid of them, man. Me and my alter ego, like, nigga, white niggas like this off the face of the planet, but we can't, cause what it say in the Bible, it's ordained, bro. This is the devil's playground. So I guess it's just what comes with being here. I guess I don't know, but niggas like my alter ego, like, nigga, what is going on with you, bro? Like, I feel like people who be like trying to solidify that they have an alter ego or try to live through it, like you're trying to just give a reason, or you're trying to create something in your mind or a person in your mind to blame all the bad shit that you do in your life on. Do your homework, you know what I'm saying? Because that is weird.
And things alive and very visual and easy to
Alive?
She's been unalive for like a year.
Fake.
understand for the fan. Ego, keeping these concepts and things alive and very visual and easy.
Alive?
So
She's been unalive for like a year.
I ain't gonna
Okay,
lie.
so what's going on, Trav?
Sounds a
You
bit
playing the same shit
similar
over and over.
Especially with a Tommy and my alter ego, keeping these concepts and things alive and very visual and easy to understand for the fans, because once they hear the album,
We got the word year. We can find the exact words that he used in that, allegedly in that one.
Making this
interview
music and
next.
montages to go with it.
bro, I'm still that kid in the closet 2 years ago, 3 years ago, bro. I dropped
Still that kid in the... See, what...
the Fortnite montage to Woody. I'm still that kid in the closet 2 years ago, 3 years ago, bro.
Years ago.
She's been unalive for like a year.
fake news, boo.
Yeah, she's been unalive for like a year. And to clarify, your nose doesn't change shape without
What
surgery.
theory?
Your nose.
And now it's interesting. He says nose. Does he say nose? If he says nose in this interview, I'm gonna flip my lid. Every single word he says in that, he says in this. That doesn't mean anything, but it's like, bro, let's hear
I
it.
kept one. I kept one on my nose, but
On my
Okay, I
nose.
see what he's doing. I see what he's doing.
And to clarify, your nose doesn't change
Like
shape.
translate videos and shit. I see you trying to
yeah, my
match up
era, they're gone now. I kept one.
with the
I
video.
kept
see
one
what
on
he
my
doing,
nose.
you know what I'm saying? Do your
But,
homework.
yeah, my
Shit,
mom-
boy being a
On
little
my
slow.
nose.
You know what I'm saying?
A year.
Fake
Matter
news,
of fact,
boo.
Yeah, she's been unalive for like a year. And to clarify, your nose doesn't change shape.
Time out.
Made one. Oh no, I kept one on my nose.
On my nose. It does sound a bit similar, doesn't it? Let's hear the rest of this, and I'll read you what people are saying, because this is just blowing my mind.
News, boo.
Yeah, she's been unalive for like a year. And to clarify, your nose doesn't change shape without
What
surgery.
theory?
Your nose.
And now it's interesting, right? Whoever this is, they're saying she's been unalive for like a year, and now the body was only found 1 month ago. All right, and everybody's saying, oh, she probably passed away in August, maybe at the start of the year. Now, whoever this is, that sounds a lot like David, is saying, yeah, she was unalived a year ago. I actually forgot that I even noticed that. My bad. But still, like, that's super, super interesting. So,
But yeah, my mom hated them.
But isn't that how
Them as well. It became an inconvenience to wash my face. It became an inconvenience to sleep on them. Sometimes they would just hurt.
you had 7 at one point?
Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
yeah, sounds a lot like him. So in late October of 2025, people were live on TikTok discussing the case. David, allegedly David, decided to join the live stream boxes Oops, daisy. From a fake account, now deleted, and defend himself. In doing so, he slipped up and said Celeste had been dead for almost a year. He then went on to post a still meme from the TV show You, along with some cryptic comments on his TikTok story. He said something along the lines of him not being able to help himself because he was obsessed. I no longer have this screenshot. It doesn't sound like him. He's using a voice changer. It absolutely does sound like... in my opinion, it does sound like him. He's not using a voice changer. He's just changing his own voice. You can hear the echoes of whatever room he's in as he's speaking. I mean, he did say he was in the closet. It's not the dramatic change of his normal pitch and tonality. I would argue it's not a change at all. I can genuinely not believe that people think that. Feel free to compare with other clips and vids of him speaking. Throughout the full 8 minutes, he uses words and phrases that David says all the time. Do not confuse this with people using AAVE slang willy-nilly. Everybody has their go-tos, and as a Gen Z myself, I don't say everything that he does. Above all, it's less about how he sounds in this particular clip and more about what the F he says. How the hell would a random know or say that Celeste had been dead for almost a year when no one suspected that at the time? Oh, probably because it's allegedly the murderer telling you when he did it. Obviously, think what you want. The investigators are doing their job, but get real. This is David. You can find the full stream on TLR's YouTube page. Full version was posted here. Not sure what happened. Death and for the record,
so that little weird clip that he keep playing back that be like, oh, she's been dead for almost a year. The people on Reddit is saying that clip is of like people are some fans are speculating that is just a random saying that, and some fans are speculating saying that that's David, this weird nigga. You know what I'm saying? They're saying that it's him disguised in a voice cover or a voice disguiser or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, and I'm not gonna lie. Shit, have y'all seen AI these days, bro? That's not too hard to believe, bro. Do your homework. You know what I'm saying? Do your homework on that's not too hard to believe, bro. Cause half y'all niggas can't even. Half you folks can't even determine what AI is or what a video looks like. Y'all still believe in this. You know what I'm saying? And then y'all sharing it and knowing that this information is falsified. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all believing it and then y'all sharing it to the masses and then y'all, like, y'all could... Let's keep it.
It's again, a really interesting, useful, and important piece of content.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need to meet, this is Dope Tech from Wix.
You know what I'm saying? Team No Premium in the chat.
Now, this whole flow is a conversation.
Content.
When YouTube invest in me, I'm gonna invest in YouTube.
This is why people say, "Oh, Traveler Ross, you're making video." No, I'm preserving
YouTube. So I guess that was rhetorical and a dumb ass statement. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. Ain't gonna lie, cause we is official in these YouTube streets on the 6th live stream of this beautiful year. Do your homework. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm a couple days behind, but it's okay. You know what I mean? Actually, no, I'm not, because it's a 6th live stream. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, do your homework. That shit been grinding. Jumping off that porch. You know what I'm saying? Jumping off that porch. You know what I mean?
evidence every single day of the week. This was 2 months ago. They can't find this interview on Reddit. Oh, but good. It's been backed up and preserved on my channel. So there you go. All right. Patiently waiting for a Reddit investigator to find a pic of the room in David's house and explain how the reverb and echo matches the acoustics of the room perfectly. If he's dumb enough to go on live trying to defend himself on a burner account, he's dumb enough to have done it. He's a 10-year-old trapped in a 20-year-old's body. He definitely seems like the type to be dumb enough to do this, so I wish they'd let him talk, let his guard down, and drop nuggets like unalive for a year. He could not stay off social media. He's addicted. How does he know that she's been unalive for a year? No one mentioned anything about that. Him saying she was unalived a year ago is wild. It does sound like him. I ain't going to say it's David, but if it is, defending yourself this way is extremely dumb. If it isn't, then the guy looks weird for writing for a suspected PDF so hard. I honestly find it hard to... Like, I'm not trying to put anything on anybody, but in my opinion, it's like, what is the likelihood that somebody would hop on here and defend David? That's already a low likelihood event. What is the likelihood that someone would hop on here and have the exact same voice as David?
Yeah.
What is the likelihood that someone that isn't David would hop on here to defend David with the exact same voice and intonation as David, and he would also know that the girl would.
But my thing is, what is, like, even if it is this nigga, what is he getting out of it? You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, that doesn't wipe away none of the evidence that we have against your ass. So what is you going on a burner account and having Twitter fingers to, you know what I'm saying, rap about something that we already have evidence on you doing? Stupid. Like, line this nigga up and end this nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Been unalive for a year. I don't know, man. He was saying if it's actually him,
You know
that
what
is
I mean?
wild. He's not swaying the public, saying everybody runs away. Girl, no, what the F we don't. She did say she had a past life of running away. That's him. He's speaking as if he spoke to her.
I'm not trying to
Wow.
like blame history of like running away like it was the child's fault. What I did say is that she had
I'm not on your live, babe.
running away. Yeah,
I'm not on your live.
I just don't care. She did say she had a past history of like running away and stuff like that.
She did say, what, to you?
But it's not trying to like blame.
Okay, and hella kids do too. Shit.
Hey,
Hella,
host, I don't know if you said like.
hella fucking kids run away too. Shit, I was a runaway. Shit, every fucking body runs away.
I don't care if you were a runaway. I didn't ask.
What the hell are you talking about?
Ava, I think you said like 2 interruptions per guest. Is that like still applying here or what?
It's crazy. It sounds just like him, man. It sounds just like him. That one is wild. That one is actually wild, and I like this comment. Wow. It sounds like him in the beginning, but then the person's voice changes to where it don't sound like it. It sounds like an older guy. He said she was unalived a year ago. 1, no one confirmed she was unalived. 2, no one confirmed it was a year ago. If it's him, that's actually so sick. Honestly, most killers actually go on the screen or as part of talk to try and control the narrative. You can tell it's David. There's no other black young men trying to sound intellectual with a false cadence to try and sound smarter than the younger people he comes across. That's how he takes advantage of people who buy into the gimmick. It is interesting. He's very condescending in this, whoever it is. It's very condescending, and it's kind of like, yeah, that's how you be speaking to these younger people you come around. It's very interesting. It fits in with the character that we know. He sounds like David. It's not just the voice, it's the cadence, how he speaks, the slight southern accent that comes out occasionally, which matches David's if you look at his interviews. Not to sound like a bigot either, but there's a sort of lingering on certain syllables commonly found in the stereotypical American gay woman voice he's doing here that David did in his streams, especially the one with Celeste. Delete everything. There's also a part of the video where a girl says this and always, a girl said this and this N is always on TikTok in reference to David, and the guy who sounds like him immediately went, no, I'm only on once or twice a day. So unless there's a guy who coincidentally sounds similar to David, talks similar to him, is heavily invested in defending David and acts as childish David, then it's probably him. That's what I think. It's like the likelihood that there's not many people trying to look out for David regardless, but like the fact is that like somebody would want to defend him full stop and then also sounds like him is crazy. Does sound like him as cadence, that's wild, but equally it could be a troll being a jerk at home bored for fun. Very interesting stuff though, totally raised my blood pressure listening to that chaos. It is interesting. So let's see what, there was only a couple of comments on this, but people just saying, oof. People saying a year ago would have been roughly, you guessed it, January 2024. Actually, it would have been October 2024. Things are a little bit different, okay? And this is a bit off. He says, you heard it straight from the horse's mouth. The only real question it remains is why he did it in the first place. I found the TikTok story he posted after this. Says, unfortunately, I'm a little obsessed. And it says, the MF I turn into when she gives someone else the slightest bit of attention. I don't know who this is, but is this some kind of killer? It says, if you can want to see some even crazier stuff, he debated the political TikToker Dean Withers on that same account before deleting it. Listen to this faceless loser's voice and tell me it's not David. We know it's the same account as David, because when the Celeste stream screen recording came out, people were in the comments saying David had literally just talked to Dean. Dean only posts his own face on his YouTube recaps and streams, so you can't see who joined from the TikTok live unless you're physically in the live stream like the commenters were. Let's get...
So my whole thing, like even this whole situation, like this society has gotten to a point to where like with social media and shit, like for even somebody to be 7 years, however old, like to even be that much easier to be in contact with somebody. It's really these phones, you know what I'm saying? Do your homework on this being the Antichrist. You know what I'm saying? Like, do your homework on the phones being the Antichrist. That's the only thing I could think of in the world that could be possibly a person. Because it's considered like, hey, y'all consider different races and genders and stuff. Y'all mix that up. So who's to say that y'all not identifying AI as an actual person that everybody's agreeing with, that everybody fondles with? And then it turns on you because it has all your information in it. So, hey, but I guess let's get back
into it. And it says you can hear more of him come out in the Dean debate.
That's just crazy to me how much access this mug grants. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, check your kids' phones. You know what I'm saying? Put child restrictions up. You know what I mean? Like, all that. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's gonna take, but like, it's gonna take a community, bro. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna take Auntie Cheryl and Uncle Joe Bean from down the block looking out too. You know what I'm saying? Like, because this is ridiculous, bro. She was a child, and rest in peace her, and condolences to her family. And I wish I went on the grind sooner, because I think this took place like some months ago, so I think the funeral and stuff already took place. But yeah, bro, stuff like this makes me want to just contribute to the community more. You know what I mean? Because
starts dropping his guard. It says to the speaker on the phone, saying the nose only grows, it doesn't change shape. Ha, that's what growing is, knucklehead. I do not believe him. That's him at all, but you never know. Said that's obviously not him. He sounded white. Y'all believe anything? Can we trust?
And niggas like you, it's the bot people in the comment that's just trying to say something to get a reaction. You misleading people who's like not tapped into trolling and all that. Like, y'all don't think like that though. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just trying to troll, but niggas who don't understand troll probably take it this thing like, bro, you need to take this serious. Like, you know what I'm saying? Especially, like, this ain't just like no girl who survived, who mad at a nigga with money, who say, oh yeah, this nigga graped me. You know what I'm saying? Like, no. Like, bro, this is actual little girl lost her life. You know what I'm saying? Like, real deal. And it's real evidence. Like, if you go look this nigga up or look on Reddit, you know what I'm saying? It's actual evidence of them talking. Like, they was on stream together and everything. And she ends up dead in this Tesla, bro. And this nigga still free as of today. They still ain't arrested him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they said they getting closer to arresting him, but it's like, how, y'all ain't even, like, I know y'all ain't probably investigating them, but it's like, bro, y'all gotta do more than that. If she was found dismembered in this Tesla, bro, like, bro, come on.
This person says he doesn't sound white to my black ass ears. Now look, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. It says not here, not the full 8 minutes. Not when he debates Dean, especially when they bring up slavery. You can go and listen to other clips of him, especially when he code switches in interviews. It's just not usually this hard. He's obviously trying to disguise himself. Black people aren't a monolith, and I would recognize our voices no matter the accent 30 miles away. Stop with the BS. I don't know if that's really true. Anyway, imagine getting your news reports from a money-hungry YouTuber like Traplaw Ross. Well, imagine, right? Traplaw Ross, the #1 and most credible news source there is. Like that one, dislike that one. Well, imagine, right? Imagine if Traplaw Ross wasn't out here preserving this information, you wouldn't have kept hold of this clip,
I was coming for my boy Trap a little bit too hard, but at the end of the day, my nigga Trap definitely, you know what I'm saying? Applause to my nigga Trap. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause he been in these YouTube streets for a minute. He be dropping full documentaries on these niggas. That's a lot of research. That's a lot of doing your homework. Like, this nigga do his homework a lot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot. You know what I'm saying? He do his homework a lot. He got to. Documentaries, this nigga be putting together. It's like,
we wouldn't have this. You can't find the original because it's been deleted, and I have preserved that information for you guys. You're welcome, right? And if the LAPD want to use that, they don't even need to reach out to me. It's on my channel. You can go and rip it from my channel if you wish, okay? But you probably subpoena Reddit. But anyway, let's hear about this.
It sounds like you're now challenging the notion that women should be able to vote, right?
Do they really use it all that often, though?
Yeah, women vote.
but not as much as men do, right?
Okay. Well, okay. So you're saying that men vote at higher rates compared to women. Older people vote at higher rates than 25-year-olds. Should we take the right to vote away from all 25-year-olds?
No, not 25-year-olds.
Okay. So should we take the right to vote away from women, given that apparently men vote at higher rates compared to women?
Well, I don't think they're emotionally stable enough to make decisions on like voting in American politics.
So they're saying that this could be him. Now, I'm not going to sit here and watch this entire thing. I think what would be good is if maybe we search for a few words that are similar.
I would say it's like having another producer in the room that knows exactly what your song needs. This is co-producer.
At the end of the day, bro, if you
Let's say
like,
yeah.
Look,
the word yeah.
For the niggas who saying like that voice cover up that he kept playing in the beginning is him and not they, like, bro. First off, AI's real. Second off, look at you, bro. Like, I ain't here to judge. I'm just here to profile. And my profiling senses is tingling. And I wouldn't put you past talking to a 12-year-old and you're probably like 23, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's just my quick analytics. I mean, my quick analysis. My bad. Got me shooketh. You know what I mean? Because it's crazy. Like, even if it was, like, if it was him, you don't have a point, because to me, if I profile him, boy, you will talk to somebody who 10 years younger than you and you're 20. You know what I'm saying? 23. You know what I mean? That's weird, bro. You know what I mean? So you still have no case.
But I agree with him trying to, you know,
pedophile defending a
put
pedophile.
up to like a year punishment for like burning the
4, 5, 6, 7, 4 of it. I love that.
How many ways have you heard people pronounce? How long did it take you to come up with this? Because when you were on our show 2 years ago, you said literally the other day.
Okay, we got all these other people saying yeah. Can we get?
Holy fuck!
Actually,
sorry.
1, 2, 5. Holy balls!
Damn.
5.
But in 2 years.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Let's get David saying yes. Where did I lose that?
I actually experienced them. And it's like, yo, I really said this about myself 2 years ago.
Is it
2 years ago?
Put up to like a year punishment for like burning the flag in public.
Okay, so do you think that it should be legal to specifically burn the flag?
Not in public.
I'm just asking you. So you think it should be legal to burn it in public? Do you think that it should be like illegal to have like a campfire in public?
If it's not in a controlled space.
Okay.
Happening.
But is it what you really expected?
It's weird because I have such a weird view and take on situations like that because I'm always looking.
Did you say situations?
Like abortion. It's like elective abortion.
The very few situations where they
Damn, wrong person. What else did he say? What else could he say that's like
can be right? Majority of violent crime logical.
I would say there's a good chunk of it that is sure.
Okay, so a vast majority, 60-40 violent crime that you think. Yeah, what exactly? That is reasonable and logical.
Are you serious?
Yes.
10th grand on that. All right, go ahead with your argument. That's insane. Okay, say I give you a 10th grand on that. All right, go ahead with your argument.
Okay, so now that we've agreed, emotional, we commit 92 that would not require violence on the internet.
Are the end goal of arson, right? How do you classify arson, real quick, just to clarify?
Could he say classify? Is he going to say classify? No. What else does he say?
Looking for writing material in these types of things. So instead of taking it to the chin, being like, oh my God, like, I'm heartbroken. Like, I go straight to my phone or BandLab, go straight to the studio and write about it.
Nah, I realize for the people who in the chat who saying that why this nigga just laugh, because this is not a situation to be laughing at. I just had a thought, like, I probably did come for bro too hard, you know what I'm saying? My bad, bro. Like, I didn't have to come for you like that. I ain't trying to label you as no pedophile. Like, my apologies. I felt it in my heart to apologize, bro, because I realized we on a public platform. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to, you know what I'm saying? Do your homework on Chef doing baby steps in this You know what I'm saying? My apologies, though, bro. Because your channel bigger than mine, but we getting there one day. Road to 1,000. subs, you know what I'm saying? Like, subscribe, join the journey, tap in with me. I'm going to tap in with y'all, spamming y'all everything.
I never actually like fully
Spamming
process
everything,
situations
bro.
like that because I'm always expecting it to
Pay,
happen, and then after as soon as it
Cash App
happens,
really
I'm
I
writing
ain't
about it.
going further
So
than that.
Damn. I want to get one more comparison. I'm not going to lie, I just found like a bit of a creepy statement. Obviously, we talked about the withered scrapbook and him kind of snitching on himself a little bit in the scrapbook of that. But listen to this little line that I just found.
Just living life and it feeling.
This album is my life. Like, Withered is my life. Petals of Thorns and Lost Petals are what I wanted my life to be, and then Withered is my life.
For the people who made it this far in the video, the people who just joined is confused. What Trap is doing, he got the transcript up. So basically, he's trying to match up an audio that he was playing earlier in the live to see if fans on one side is right about if it's this weird ass nigga David who's trying to defend himself on a fake burner account and using a voice cover up, or if it's this dude who, my bad, mistakenly, you know what I'm saying, not mistakenly, but I profile him a little too hard, troll him a little too hard, but he's trying to see if it's him or David who's the fan who made the video who said, oh, she died almost a year ago, because whoever said that knows a little bit too much for you to just be a random fan, honestly. You know what I'm saying? And I'm going to do more videos on this situation just so y'all could get a little bit more deep diving. I'm going to do the deep dive and the research for y'all, you know what I'm saying? Because I actually been tapped in on this situation for a little bit now, so I might react to a little bit more videos of this, you know what I'm saying, like actual videos. I'm not going to go live. I'm going to drop them, so y'all going to have to tune in, turn on y'all post notifications and all that, you know what I'm saying, because I'm going to start dropping real videos, you know what I'm saying, to deep dive more into these live streams that I'll be doing, because I know it'll be more at random. It don't really be like a topic. It'd be more of what I'll be, you know what I'm saying? It'd just be me scrolling through YouTube, or like me wanting to touch on shit that I already knew about a little bit, you know what I'm saying? That's more what the lives is. So I'm gonna start dropping videos that go more into depth about some of these random live streams. Do your homework. And it's not random because it's called the Reactionthon. And we on part 6. Do your homework on that too.
Ooh,
brother.
Yeah.
So where do they align at all?
They do indeed, because like I said, I kind of felt like it was a prophetic thing that I was speaking about heartbreak and love and all these things I had never experienced before, but then I actually experienced them, and it's like, yo, I really said this about myself 2 years ago. It's happening.
But is it what?
Stop. You really said you was going to do it 2 years ago, now it's happening.
You really expected?
It's weird because I have such a weird view and take on situations like that, because I'm always looking for writing material in these types of things. So instead of taking it to the chin, being like, oh my God, like I'm heartbroken, like I go straight to my phone or band lab, go straight to the studio and write about it. I never actually like fully process situations like that because I'm always expecting it to happen, and then as soon as it happens, I'm writing about it. So
you're expecting. Because I understand, like, you go
basically, yeah.
But you saying expecting it, meaning like you get into a friendship expecting it to end in a devastating, tragic, sad way, so it can inspire art. But are you manifesting that in a certain degree?
I don't know. I hope I'm not. I really hope I'm not, because it feels that way. Because like I look back to old songs like "Life's a Dream" and all these songs I wrote in my closet or my sister's closet in 2022. When I'm looking at my life in the past 8 to 9 months, I'm like, whoa. Like, bro, these songs are soundtracking my life. So I hope I'm not involuntarily doing that, but it might be that way. Not gonna lie.
Interesting.
Might be that.
He snitched on himself. Perfect timing at the end of the video, too. He snitched on himself. He just said in his songs that sometimes he don't purposely do it, but he might be involuntarily tracking his life. Go listen to his songs too. I'm not trying to have y'all support this niggas, but it's wild. I saw this nigga's like views on YouTube, bro. Bro, like some of the songs that he was dropping, that they was like speculating that he was talking about like her, like the girl, the little girl Celeste being that got murdered. I mean, that got RIP. You know what I'm saying? And I think it's like in a 3 to 4 year span, bro. Some of those videos got like tens of millions of views, bro. Like on some OD weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's crazy to me, bro. So for him to say that, and then for the songs that for the songs that you're dropping, for them to correlate, bro, that's very alarming, bro. It's in so many words. It's very alarming.
That way, you know,
And I hope the
might be
feds
that way.
get your ass. I'm not gonna lie. Gotta pause that again. Hope the feds get that ass, boy. You know what I'm saying? You and anybody who affiliated, because whatever is done in the dark shall come to light, my brother. You know what I'm saying? It shall come to light. You know what I'm saying?
Might be that way, man.
So,
might have manifested some of those things. So look,
at the end of the
in
day,
my
bro,
opinion,
that's it. Because we gonna wrap this up. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tap in more on this situation. I'm gonna drop more videos. I want y'all to tap in with me. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna worry about this nigga too much because we gonna hope the feds deal with this nigga in a proper manner. And then he gonna have to deal with God at the end of his life. But that's not up to me to judge, because we only here to profile, remember. We only here to profile. You know what I mean? So, at the end of the day, I hope y'all having an amazing new year on this 5th day of the new year. I hope y'all going hard. I hope y'all still embodying and standing 10 toes on the goals that y'all said that y'all was going to do. So we're not in the same situation of new year to me. Because at the end of the day, you got to reach the new you at some point. Even though in life you don't ever stop growing. But hey, that's another story. Road to 1,000 subscribers. Dead homies. You know what I'm saying? Like this video, please. I need y'all to interact with me. I'm interacting with y'all, you know what I mean? So please interact with me, bro. I don't even care if it don't got nothing to do with this, if it's off topic. I support ADHD. I support all that. You know what I'm saying? I support all that. So let it be, spam it up. Do all that. You know what I'm saying? All the little outbursts you gotta do, nigga, do it in the comment section. Backdoor the like button. Cause you can't let it know you're coming. You know what I'm saying? Backdoor the subscribe button too. You know what I mean? Please. And I'm gonna get at y'all in the next video.